you doing? You're looking good. Smelling good. I hope you're feeling as good as you look and smell. Everybody is good, right? I am so looking forward to, you can hear, journeying on to Kumasi. Kumasi, in the region of Kumasi, Ashanti Kingdom, I've had some wonderful experiences as we move more into our journey, which has already been pretty outstanding, wouldn't you say?
I would.
Absolutely. And I'm loving the vibe. I'm loving each and every one of you. The more I get to know you individually, collectively, we are just the most magnificent force moving this planet at this time. Do you feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah, we are that. Unabashedly African, huh? Pan-African, and unabashedly forward ever, backwards never. And we're moving forward in our journey, and I want to let you know how much we, Africa for the Africans, appreciate your awesome generosity, because we are truly one. I want you who have your books with you to go to page 56 as always, and some of you are already there, and I really appreciate that. And those who don't have your books, your memory is impeccable, and your subconscious will have it forever. I'm going to repeat the affirmation, and you can allow it in and effortlessly, and then we'll take it 3 times together. Again, making firm this foundation. The power of the spoken word does not return void. It goes before us to accomplish that which it will. Whether you believe it or not, it works if you work it. And we are consciously and intentionally working it. The more I have to give African people. Let's take it 3 times together. The more I have to give African people. Again, the more I have to give African people. Absolutely. Let's seal the deal. The more I have to give African people. Yeah, and so it is. To whom much is given, much is required, much is expected. That drives me in an effortless way, because I've been so blessed. And when you're blessed, and you know that you're blessed, then you will be a blessing. Yeah, you give from what you have. No more, no less. You know, it's like a light bulb that's amped for like 75 watts, and that other light bulb that's amped for like 100 watt. It would be unrealistic to expect that 75 watt light bulb to give 100 watt. It only can give from what it has the capacity to give from. And we each here are giving for that capacity. We're directing our giving to the motherland, our land, you know, and that has me feeling so good. And particularly when I look at my young brother. What's your age, son? 13. Say again? 13. And I look into your eyes, and I see your receptivity, and I know that you're supported by a dynamic family, and you're meeting new aunties and uncles on the journeys, and there's nothing you can't ask us and come to us for as a family. And I'm inspired by your presence as each of you, but certainly the youth, my young brothers and sisters. We're talking the hip-hop generation. Well, my daughter's 25. I had her when I was 41. And it was a very wonderful pregnancy and birth. And, you know, people say what African women can and cannot do. But you know, there's nothing, absolutely nothing that we haven't already done, and we actually birthed civilization herself. And we haven't got amnesia about that. Absolutely. And so, you know, this affirmation speaks to me. It's still speaking to me. And I'm inspired by it. And we would like to know if anyone else has any thoughts that they want to add to this particular affirmation, because we're always open to your wisdom and your light and your creativity, as such with Carmelia yesterday, and how she brought forth her song to us. Home, you know, that was spontaneously and creatively inspired, and it was a generous, heartfelt act that it really touched me at the core, because that's my daughter, sister, self, out of the ATL, and it just gave so much to the journey, and it was an act of generosity and actually healing, in fact. So, you know, you can feel you can utilize this time and environment to share your gifts at any time, and it's a part of the journey. It's an African journey, and we thank you for being on the journey. I'm gonna give you back to Brother Kobina. If anyone has anything they want to say in regard to the affirmation, we certainly can accommodate that.